large scale, but for now we
If Celsius is getting banned for that, surely.
One more map to try and tear these two away from each other.
Surely if Celsius is
Heretics
getting a
showing
fine,
heroics.
surely
They
that
pull
one's...
back after was a
surely
pretty
that's
rough
one
map
as well.
However,
Everyone's
we are
racking them up today.
apiece. Starting off will be Heretics on the attack and Koi on the defense. And first contact
Okay,
made.
Koi on
No
defense,
damage
Heretics on
that
attack,
side.
Insta wall across covers
Trex did
middle
get
and
a little
covers...
bit of
this is kind of cool, this wall.
I think just from the decay.
Oh, it was from the
I'm not saying they should be doing it every round, but I like it for a one-off.
Heretics, I'm surprised that actually none of those shots connected for Wolfen. Early progress made here. Wall will cut sight. Trex, does he have an angle over the top? I think, yeah, maybe. Looking to get some damage done.
Of course he gets the opening kill. Luck over towards middle. Weber's getting involved. Do they, with this info, try and flood?
Valuable positions in a quick rotation, but they are actually finding all these kills. Shadows and Coldamenta going down is ridiculous, and Kellogg's making light work.
It looks really clean on this one.
And Trex now.
The first point of contact, by the way.
He's getting wrapped on here, Weber.
Yeah, and Weber's out aiming him. Oh, he's standing up.
He'll take that.
He's standing up and giving it.
There we go. We get a bit of life in Heretics now.
So they started the second half very confidently on Lotus. If they can carry that across here, find themselves some kind of cushion here early on in Ascent. Will they get active on the stage once again?
Yeah, there's some kind of...
For a team that looks so downtrodden
some kind of
and
wave
browbeaten all
or
the
something
time,
involved here.
it makes a difference when they're actually pumped up.
It's so important, so important.
Definitely giving it to
There's
them.
obviously the caveat to that, you know, composure is key. But they need this. They need a little fire in the belly, as it's been missing for some time.
Any
four
conversation
rifles.
We have Kellogg's in it, I'm fine. Ride that confidence
100%.
wave.
He has always been that momentum-based player.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think what they're talking about is very true.
But it finds success.
You kind of need it sometimes.
Exactly.
That bravado that made him look kind of deadly in G2 at times. Same with some of the other names on that roster. We digress, it's only round one. Now, coming back in here, there's still
goes
some
in for
upgrades.
main
Pistols
control.
coming through, so a shorty,
Again,
sheriffs,
Heretics
frenzies,
can kind of
any
have,
stack.
in an
Little
ideal
late,
world,
they
they
did
have
this kind
no
of
deaths, but obviously for this
intention
one
towards that
death
A-side, which made me kind of wonder about that pistol
would be
initially,
fine,
because
so they can keep
we'd
all the
seen quite
rifles
early on
going
they
into
had
this
gone
one.
for a heavier, I guess, intention towards that A-side. They had a couple of players even seeing deep, putting a lot of strain and faith in that one old turret to be holding a lot of space down. Smoke from far away going to come in. And as we can see, it does seem as though Heretics still want to lean towards A.
Very slowly, though. It's very cautious. Paying respect to this anti-eco. Wolfen's actually popped the dash at the right time here. I guess off the Viper wall.
But slow doesn't always work in these rounds for me because it gets a little late and I get a little nervous. They hadn't really cleared much of these sites too deeply.
Yeah,
now you're
the
getting worried.
trades
You're getting
coming in.
Yes,
And that's some guns for them to pick up. That's a really important kill from Weber.
Explore somewhere else. They did walk into the trap. Again, be cautious, be careful.
Some guns on the floor to pick up here, though.
Do your due diligence. Make sure you're being proactive in clearing some of this. They should get a
coming
fair
in with a
mark
gifted.
from
Let's get some slug approvals in for that. Let me sleep, please.
Yes,
That was what thank you for that. That's the name of the account. That's not me just saying it.
Some threat to the retake here,
Tap
especially
2.
with
Thank you so much for that.
disconnected from this.
And they've already navigated past him, so they're putting it all on
Losable? I mean, look at the guns they got.
Weber on the back.
You would have to say yes.
Building up. Now they've heard a little bit of utility invested, heard that turret going down, so door going to be shut. So, well, Boo has to show if he wants to do anything here. Right. There we go. Gets to it. Coldamenta just going to tank that. Yeah, that was
nicely handled. Nicely handled. Looks like
as
some
I
good shots from
wanted,
Weber. Is he going to be standing up
Heretics
again?
do well to adjust on the fly there.
Huge opportunity with Boo so disconnected there, especially with the market door coming down.
So good silence
they just
this one.
commit to playing the exits. Make sure everybody falls, especially removing the Vandal from Kellogg so easily.
Okay.
I'm curious where the purchase
The stakes of this map, I mean, both of them can still qualify. It's a lot easier for Heretics to qualify than Koi. Koi need like a lot of things to go right. Heretics, I think, I want to say it's in their control, but I'm not entirely sure. Koi can't anymore with the liquid win, is that?
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
That's an unpleasant start. Trex bullying Mixwell. He only loses a stinger, he's probably not that upset really. The one you want to look out for is Kellogg's, it's Weber, and it's Boo. They are the ones who bring in a little bit more firepower to this. Not a great deal, but something. And the knife is going to connect, so Kellogg's will be considered. You can already see
both Koi and Keiko can no longer qualify. Oh, okay, so this is all for Heretics then right now.
Don't have the angle through, but not sure if you heard the sound cue though. And occasionally you can make the jump sound off this box. Pings come through towards stairs, though,
they're actually going to the side that's kind of weak here.
This is getting closer. Nice work with the Prowler there to force him away a little
They
bit
get through the
further.
choke point. What is the recon like?
The Dart do as much as they'd want here. Trex to find Kellogg's.
Oh
Trex is having a
my
whole lot of
goodness.
luck. Can't see a thing that's going on right now, so forgive us for
Here's
this.
some kills.
As it does
Someone's
seem as though it's just
popping.
Boo left alive, so everything going somewhat right.
Oh boy. Just
Now,
when you thought it couldn't
Boo
get any
doing a
worse, chat.
1v4 here. It was a 1v5.
Here
so
we are.
A lot on his plate. And his plate not going to have much more on it.
Good clean
It's
up there.
incredible.
Again, couple of examples of pressure coming through, especially here with a freebie off the rip, Mixwell falling. I think as well, you got to question then the intention behind this Viper Wall. If it's so easy to read what's going to happen off the rip, it doesn't allow Mixwell to really apply much pressure.
They can't anymore because they lost the map.
That's when it becomes a little concerning.
Okay, I get you.
Okay, 1-2.
Damn, so that map was devastating for them.
Shados 2 away from his, 2 for Weber on the other side as well, actually making decent ult progress. And early intent noted.
Koi kept this relatively clean, so only one person can't buy next round. Everyone on Heretics can't buy next round. So just a big round in general. Higher lower setup might be good for just an instant peak like this. Yep. And Kellogg's is pretty much always good for one of them.
Mixwell, a wild swing. The Wolfen will punish, and Starzo to find one as well.
This being the big rounds that like really means a lot, I would love to have seen something more together. I'm not gonna lie. Would love to have seen something
just about to get Horn back up as well.
Coordinated.
Probably going to see a lot of that with a flashless comp other than the Paranoia. Again, it's difficult to really force Koi off any of these early angles. I don't actually think the reveal ping's anything either.
No. It has to be a little bit deeper to get the value he would have wanted. So both of these
Talk to me, chat. What did he do?
Well considered, and what they're walking into is a death trap. You've got 3 players from very complementary angles. The best they could hope for would be to slip through and maybe find Coldamenta, but he's already noticing that and slipping deeper and deeper, which is a good choice. Right read from him. Trex can take contact, slip away further. They're making him work. Every single step is going to be arduous. It's going to be such a task. Again, yes, the Paranoid gets sent. There goes the knife as well. They know both of them are there. They've read this perfectly. And they shouldn't give them an easy
It's alright, it will be a Reddit. I'll check it at the end.
5 seconds, they are running out of time. So all Koi needs to do is sit safe and let that clock be their biggest enemy.
This is a perfect round for Koi to win. Again, round before 4 people alive. This round 5 people alive money. It's going to be really good for them.
All tied up 2 apiece.
Up at 9 tomorrow, yeah. We'll go to sleep pretty early. I probably won't be. What I think I'll just do is I don't upload VODs tonight and I just get some sleep.
Again,
but I'll download the.
Across the board, yes, but
it's going to take a long time to download this. This must be a huge. It's going to take up a lot of space. This VOD. So.
Or Weber.
Slacker, Bacan, you can upload it for me if you want.
And Boo are your heavy hitters
I'll
for
give
this
you all
round.
that.
The influential
Give you the info.
Players with those rifles still in play. Can they note these players though? Early look towards A, but they peel away from it. They're not over-committing towards us. Maybe just showing a little.
Where's this caution with my sleep schedule? Mate, it's character building. My character, like I'm at the end of my character. You're still in the early. You're still discovering yourself.
Really going to be telling massive tales.
I've done all the character building I need to do. We're pretty much there.
And Wolfen looking to preemptively
now I just need to get sleep.
Put an extra body towards both sides. Heretics very cautious. Again, this composition, like I said, without flashes, they're going to be slow pushes regardless. Try and make use of this Viper Wall, but
Kellogg's has to invest the other smoke, but Shados such a superior position in that regard, forcing him into his clutches, and now
definitely feels like B is insanely weak with these holds though. They get over towards site. Avova could have got a gun.
They're the big guns in this. Just a reminder as the plants come in, but can Avova maybe do some damage? If he can get one, that'd be great. They've actually put the lockdown in as well, so they have to hold this line. Big damage though coming through, and Boo's fallen.
Starzo actually catches the spam there. as Boo tries to retreat back to site. An early investment of the lockdown, but it doesn't buy them space.
That's huge.
He gets a
Massive
gun.
work for Avova. Rifle recovered, and he's going to draw some attention his way. They want to deal with him. They have to get rid of him. And the time's starting to tick down here. Avova, how many more seconds can you buy? A two-man squad is trying to clear towards the back of the site. Great work again from him. Weber has to do well here, but he's being challenged. The defuse.
No way they win this round. That's incredible. They must be giving it. That is an unwinnable round. That is an unwinnable round that they just managed to win. How? Avova did incredibly well. Gets this just before the recon hits him. Then he wins that jaw out. Then that, and then Weber just swings from that. Weber did great to stay alive the whole time.
Avova commanding so much respect and pressure here. Now.
Holy hell, that replay was incredible.
This is it. This is our trade-off.
There was so much going on with that. That was great. I love the Kellogg's getting his shush in, but then he wanted to give it as well. And then we had the double coach reaction. Oh man, that replay was great.
I think even previously, Weber was.
The replay was actually incredible.
It was from a much deeper position towards the orb, so. Well, he's conditioning to maybe force Coldamenta to reconsider this.
He has the best replays. Yeah, they're really good.
Again, he does love an
They're
Odin.
really, really good.
Okay, the Aldrone's timing is quite nice here. Does reveal presence. That's actually pretty big. At about the 50-second marker, that's not bad at all.
I say, Mixwell, brave to even
that's
face
kind of
that
weird.
drone, to be honest with you,
Cobbs,
here in
I'm
the
not gonna
Odin
lie.
early on.
And I don't disagree with you.
Okay, smoke towards CT. 2 on the site. A lockdown preemptively put into place. They either have to commit or they back. And they've got 37 seconds to make their minds up. Wolfen waiting. Punishing of over on the push out. Oh, it's stunning from Wolfen. Taking Kellogg's out of the air.
That was sick.
And now the remaining 3
a
have
really
limited
nice shot
options.
from
Losing
him.
out of over, losing out Kellogg's. What do you have to try and entry in towards this site?
And Boo actually will find the first, so Shados will fall. Still another to find.
Ooh,
and that's
what?
it.
No
Boo
way.
finds it blind. Trex will fall.
No way. There's a 2v4 into a 3v5.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of wiggle room here. Not a lot, but just a little to slip towards CT. That's Mixwell using that space well.
Mixwell's kind of isolated.
Chip damage on the way back in. Wolfen wants to be quick to it. Deals with Mixwell swiftly. So now back towards the site. This time Boo and Weber. 2v2. 1 smoke for Wolfen. 1 TP for Starzo. That's about all you got here. First fight, it goes Boo's way. Big round from him. Truly against the odds.
No
That's massive
way.
work from Heretics
I
again.
can't believe they're winning these rounds. I can't believe Koi are losing these rounds as well. Like it goes both ways.
Timeout,
Oh
you're
my
furious.
god,
You're
he's gonna.
furious if you're
He's.
Barbar.
I don't want to be on the receiving end of this timeout.
A 5v3 Wolfen gives
Must
you
be
2
outrageous.
fantastic openers to this round. Beautiful setup as well. The early lockdown, you could question it, but it forces 2 members of Heretics back into a pressure
I mean, honestly,
point, you could say.
Eamon would be
Wolfen
great
lands
at it,
2
yeah.
beautiful shots.
And the ultimate tilters are always, as a coach, as a player, is losing 2v-X's, 2v4s, 2v5s,
Losing at
2v3s.
5v4s are worse with that.
The hand movements are off the charts. And again, when you're
What's
kind
his
of
hand
talking through
doing?
those
That's
kind of
incredible.
and kind of what they got worked down by, keep in mind the Avova and Weber round as well to add into the occasion. This is going to be one that is going to absolutely rip your mental away. Because by all accounts, you did everything right to get to that position. Trying to play back in, you should be able to trade those kills.
I mean, even you think about these last few rounds, there's early advantages created, whether it be pressure or kill onto Mixwell, for example, losing that wall, which is a massive amount of pressure in this composition, particularly.
Making up for the 15 hours, mate. This is the best way, the best possible way to finish it, honestly.
Allow that pressure to build. We're seeing Heretics approach this very, very slowly. And it's all on the back of really...
He's a good bacon.
I guess forcing Koi deeper, or maybe waiting out that first wave of utility, forcing the hand of Coldamenta, for example, Trex the other to invest some of these fact finders and actually gain no value off it.
God, they forced them down to an eco. The thing it is mental. You go back. We go back 2 rounds ago. Koi survived the rounds where they had 4 people alive and then 5 alive. So that on its own, when they won it as well, let's think of the maths. Oh man, why have I tried to do this to myself? So it's 3,000 times 9 basically. Someone do the maths. 18,000. Okay, so that's how much money they all get.
Clear through short.
And then somehow
I think Heretics
they managed to lose a 2v4 and then a 3v5, and now they have no money. Like, how did they possibly... How did they get it this bad?
But on that knife, you can see that Shados is
like, how is it this bad right now?
Right, they might just walk away from this. But with that TP, they know enough.
What's this A hit like? There is 4 people here.
Koi, hold this down.
Oh, it's kind of nice, but the Utah's really good.
Spots at least Kellogg's,
yeah, they wanted to wait out.
He's not going to take that
wanted to wait out for the recon.
Smoke's gone up. Kellogg's going to play by the door for a second or two. A little bit of a spam on the side, but he doesn't find a target. Starzo's out of there. They've had to evacuate, but the flash, the door's gone down. The cross gets watched, and now they swing. Heretics making this one count as well. And now it's just Shados who had to try and backfill, who fell back towards B just in case.
Okay.
But you can already see Kellogg's is on the case.
Kellogg's nice and squishy there to find the first, but
doing maths after 15 hours? Yeah, no, man, we're outrageous out here.
Reconsidering this one, and this is crazy. Well, Heretics only wait about 10 seconds behind this knife to still commit. And you even said
God,
Shados,
Mixwell's all over him.
Pinged there. They look elsewhere on the map.
Oof.
Mixwell actually the one.
Yeah.
To find Shados on
and
the
they're
retreat.
giving it after every single round.
Yeah, Heretics paying no respect to this anti-eco round. Viper's Pit now available. They can get themselves into a post farm once again. Be a massive tool to invest.
Barber's gonna start flipping desks. I mean, yeah.
I think I did spot as well Wolfen back on the operator as well. So whether or not this wall is present on mid.
Kellogg's is so excited when they win rounds. He doesn't know how he wants to give it. He's like, he's mid-shush, but then he's shouting. It's incredible. He's half in between.
Behind the wall, knows there's no initial lurk behind it.
Fills that
exactly.
It's really nice. It's worked very well. They should be able to solidify very
Koi
quickly.
finally have enough money to get a buyout.
They
get the op out as well. We have the straight up A hit 3 people here though.
So again, what can Trex do here? That's great. Spots out the other, but Kellogg succeeds against Starzo, so now he's free on the site. Mixwell on the second layer,
relax,
do just as well by isolating him.
He is out of every single team. Every single team, he is the person that overheats by far the most.
Got with the spam just in the right place.
Do you know what? I'll even include NA challenges, and that has a lot of overheaters in it. Kellogg's tops them all in terms of overheating.
Did
the ult just go down as well? It did. Okay. Now, Shados and Wolfen, what you got here? These are hard angles to clear. As soon as you try and swing for that deep one, you're going to see the angle become available for Mixwell, and Wolfen's thinking about it, but he knows better than this. Oh, it's not a good attempt you want to watch back, but Mixwell made really something out of that round.
He's not sure.
I think they dropped the pit because then they have the numbers advantage.
Minnie says he's not sure whether to give it or shush on his entry. That's incredible.
A sound cue or something that both players towards heaven, the door's not destroyed. It's going to be very difficult to break back through. I think even initially.
Damn, I'm telling you, Mixwell's a new player now.
Here, with a comfortable start
Mixwell's a new player.
It's a little more vocal on stage.
Ever since
Weber how composed they feel in
Weber has just enabled Mixwell.
Night and day performance here. Koi getting quieter and quieter. You can see the frustration building. Obviously, this is a killer for the mental game. Like, the
15 hours of hitting. The 15 hours of hitting
good
chat.
Teams, and you can see there was that instant timeout, but it's not really corrected too much. Their money's been in a really bad spot for some time. And they are just being brutalized by the likes of Mixwell having a really good series already. I think he's currently leading the top of the board for the side. And here, looking like they want to attempt that B site take. So we'll see if they can maybe achieve something from this. Seen a couple of very good post plants for taking a lot of casualties on the way in.
Force them back down to an eco.
Try and stack up and drop.
What have they got? If anything.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Shados is pinned in here.
Can't get away.
Oh my god, the recon hit everyone.
But the K hits him, the Nano Swarm's going to kill him.
Oh god.
So refined.
That's so sick.
To fall off of that. The second that he was spotted,
that's
there was
actually
no escape.
so
you
sick.
could stand and maybe try and take a fight, but even then, you are screwed. Beautiful play to
nice,
play the close
nice
angle,
molly from Wibber.
They still have
And
35 seconds, gotta make something happen
good
here.
ult from Boo. Again, the initial minus 80 from the Tether. Sorry, from the Fatal.
Oh, fortunately, Heretics still check. 27 seconds, they've got to get him a bit of a wiggle on, but they've taken over B. They have everything they want.
And full control of the site as well, of over the TP towards A. Get confirmation on the whereabouts of one. Look at Heretics, the spread on the map is insane.
Let's get that plant down.
That was actually kind of sick what happened, to be honest. I like that. Teams have got so much better with Faye.
Now the flash, too close, an easy spam for Avova, kept his composure. Heretics looking really fluid as a team here.
I said, noting Weber using that Nano Swarm in a couple of rounds prior, then seeing Mixwell with the Snake Bite. There's a couple of nice little set pieces here to try and isolate this lane player.
Like minus. Damn.
It's got to be a tilter for Shados.
I mean, yeah.
Again, finding these free openers just off utility on an anti-eco makes it so much easier. Removes so much.
You're losing!
Fist bump all you want, you're losing.
It's an iSeries classic, that.
Yeah.
It is. That is an iSeries classic.
The pub quiz later.
The echoes in the NEC.
The ghost of Wizzo now haunts us
That's an
in his
epic
socks
LAN
and sandals.
special.
Niche jokes aside, we are at 2-7. There is a buy-in place for Koi. They do have the operator on Wolfen, so maybe they can bring that into a position to do some sort of damage with here, but you kind of need some rounds to play with.
Get Wolfen into a deep position with the operator.
Wizzo, he's to run it. He's to run iSeries.
He's eat the near site, so he's forced away. And identifying actually where he is early on in the round could be the green light to actually head towards A. There's only 2 members of Koi over here, and you can see Trex actually considering picking up the slack in mid towards Fountain.
130. It's 130 there. It's the third map. It's the iSeries vibes. Honestly, yeah.
I guess they could still think it's.
They are really giving it as well. Like at this point, Koi are kind of already dead.
And he's going to find nothing.
What is that?
They've already adjusted. They are being.
Was there any? There couldn't have been any info on this ult because it went nowhere.
They are just flying around the map. Okay, they're going to leave Weber trying to explore towards A, still try and sell something. He does go into the arms of Wolfen. He is still a big factor here. Now you see Weber's
everywhere lurking as well.
Wolfen to find the frag, and now there's problems. They've got 3 players to clear and 15 seconds to do it. This isn't comfortable. Heretics might have overdone this one. Left it a little too late in the day as Boo going to join Kellogg's in the grave. And even with Mixel's success, he has to clear sight and he just can't do it. No time anymore. Heretics overcooking the pot a little.
Whether or not Weber gets a consolation, no, Wolfen
nice round.
finds his 4th. And this is where we always talk about this discussion if there isn't something tangible in this mid-round for them to react upon. Running 5v5 late into a site, rolling the dice.
7 already. 2 chances to get some more.
Again,
I don't know. It's a really strong attack half again.
Wolfen makes them pay for it. See if Koi can build upon this now. And Heretics have the cushion, comfortable in round 12 purchase as well. I'm going to have a few big ultimates available actually. Potentially the Viper Spit once again, a lockdown which we know can just clear a site to allow that Viper Spit to maximize value. We'll see if Heretics can get it online in this round potentially as well.
Oh, spam! He's had so many of those kills. He's only got 7 kills, and a couple of them have been absolutely like, that's going to be... Ooh, he didn't get into no all 3, but there are 3 coming his way. Good flash. Oh, he commits off it. The Madman unleashed.
That's a kind of sick.
Down of over, but it's a pretty comfortable trade for Kellogg's.
A nice move.
Fancies his odds. What's going on here? They're just going into the blender, and Kellogg's now wants in. He wants more, and he's on the hunt. They're fleeing from the scene. Kellogg's taking so much space.
Crazy.
And now he's got to get the spike and get to the site, but Boo, how does he play this one? Oh, the timing.
It's heartbreaking for Boo.
It feels like a Kellogg's round, Mike.
You think?
I don't know.
No,
nah, it doesn't,
no dash, no smoke.
Surely not.
I'm here for it.
I'm feeling it. Oh. I was feeling it.
He wasn't.
No.
Maybe if there's an updraft there.
Nah, I mean, have you seen some of his updrafts?
Not many I can remember, or want to remember.
Okay, well, hey, look, since the operator's been in play, we've seen a couple of rounds now going to their side. They've got 4, right? It's not a lot, but it's something.
Okay, timeout, try and get that last round. Nilzinho's got something.
Yeah, I mean, Trex just plays this so aggressively. I mean, he's unlucky not to get the second there, which would have been the 3rd, I believe, on the round for him.
What's up, Yampy? I had a Nando's today, Yampy, because
and yeah, maybe
I didn't have much time.
if Boo gets a deeper position.
And I thought I was going to have a bigger break, so I haven't slow cooked any chicken. Well, I have. I have now. I put the slow cooker on, but
like I said, Heretics
I previously thought I would have time to put it on, so I had to get a Nando's in between.
It being the pit and the lockdown.
It looks like a conversation mostly between Weber and Mixwell here, rather than Neil Zenio coming in to say much about it. So I wonder what they're coming up with, what they're cooking at this point.
What does that even mean, Bacan? Maybe that's the way forward.
Really?
Yeah, he's got the left-handed setup.
Yeah.
Are you good?
I'm okay.
Yeah, Bacan's out here judging, but doesn't realise he's way behind.
Oh no, Sliggy.
Like you're barking today, dude. The replay was so good. The replay was incredible. Also, as if you and Melly are doing the same message at the same time. You two are idiots.
It's a really, it's one of my favourites. That.
Have a go to rice cook. Yeah, that's a straight up no.
Because I want to do the stretches.
Oh, okay. It sounded sus.
It's weird. It's crazy you think that way. Filthy.
I mean, I've seen the clip.
Okay, pause comes in. Kellogg's gets the attack op out.
The buy's in place. We have an
I mean, if he's peeking everything, he might as well have an op.
Pace change here from Heretics, actually. At least to command some presence towards A. Retrieve this orb. Now got the lockdown in the back pocket.
Pansy gave me a shout out. Wait, when?
No aggression shown on the other side.
Me or Yampy?
I mean, this is the round you want to see one from Coldamenta, to be honest.
What is this? What's Mixwell got lined up here?
He's going to need a little bit.
Just then? Must have missed.
Something here.
Must have missed that. He's too busy telling Yampy about.
And they actually wait for this counter spam here with the operator and the snake bite coming through.
Talking about my stretching.
Looks as if they might prioritize
for
getting
God's
the
sake,
lockdown.
what's going on?
This is a dangerous.
Chad, that's all your fault.
Ult
goes in, nade is perfect.
I think it does.
Yeah, looks good. Nice. Okay. And now they got to go in with what? Against 3, what do they have left? 47 seconds, still some options here, but I don't like how they keep doing this. I'm hoping it's like a feign more than anything, that they're not going to commit to it. Yeah, okay, they're going to try and double back.
You almost don't want to shoot that dart. I mean, it's going to ping Mixwell potentially, but he has been lurking here.
They pulled off one player. They took Trex away from the equation, which is fine, but now there's so many other issues here. Lane's out of commission. Trex can swing back in, punish the 2. It looks like Heretics is running out of steam here. Over a valid attempt.
ever since Weber gave it, he haven't got around. It's not great, but it's still a very good half. If you ignore the last 3 rounds,
again,
it's a very, very good half.
Methodical approach, catching Koi off guard a couple of times. I think as well, noting coming into this map, we're questioning some of the mid-rounding from Coldamenta. At least in this series, it's been a problem throughout the season.
Yeah.
But here, at least stabilizing in the.
What spice from Nando's? So again, in my order, what I do is I get the lemon and herb, but I order a separate little bottle of medium so that I can make sure there's not too much, but a good amount. Because it's the variety is too much. Sometimes it's perfect amount, sometimes it's not too much.
Yeah, because as I said,
so I want to be in control.
5 and 6 were the tilters, the kind of 2v
What, is Bacan's out here just getting like the hottest hot? Is that what's going on?
You did see that for a couple of rounds
Extra hot for the Bacan.
Kind of bring themselves back into place. What's that? What's this? Is that Ryan?
It is Ryan.
Oh, it's Stevie doing it. Stevie. If you wonder why the crowd's so loud, by the way, it's because of that man on the screen, not Ryan. Not
Ryan is he's a crowd pleaser.
Is he?
Yeah.
Expand and extrapolate some information.
I mean, you have to come down to the Coliseum to see it. It's electric in here, and Ryan Central's on the
atmosphere is electric?
Yeah, absolutely electric.
Yeah, but I have a medium as well, Bacan. I just need to make sure that it's not swimming in it.
That's the go-to, yeah. That's the go-to.
The atmosphere in here is electric. It's 4 people. No one's excited. Not now. You guys are great.
Yeah, it's still with us.
Which is mad.
1:30 in the morning.
Do you have homes to go to? What is this dedication? I'm proud of you guys. Wild.
UK, yeah, Greg's
like
is
longest halftime. I don't know what's
right. Greg's is the most UK.
This week, man, I do blame Sam.
I think Sam.
Something's changed about the half times.
Producer Sam's done stuff.
Yeah.
He's changed timing and not told us. He's been messing around.
I actually just got word in my ear. He has.
Oh wow, he confirmed it to you.
Yep, just confirmed.
Huh. Wow, Sam. Really big of you there. It's a late night. We're tired. You guys at home will get used to producer Sam. He's always up to no good.
Who's on the post plant today?
Oh, we've got a 1 hour special.
This just in.
With Sam.
With Sam. Sounds
so you get all the, behind the scenes hot takes.
1 hour session.
See how it works, how it runs, the lifeblood.
And I heard it's with Weber.
Big Weber.
Yeah.
We've actually got all of his highlights coming in from iSeries too, the multiplayer boys.
2001.
Yeah. We've got Neilzinho coming out. We're going to really roll it back. It's going to be a vintage day. Okay, a couple more seconds. We'll get this one started up here into the second and maybe last half, unless there's a chance of OT.
Right,
because we've
5-7.
We might be having all
the rounds.
Koi
all
on
OTs,
attack.
all
That
the
knife
tech
has
timeouts. We're gonna have it all.
hit no
You
one.
know what I mean? It's never over till
Trying to
it's
get
over,
the
but
killjoy
5-7,
potentially. They go and
we
they
have a
take
game on
some
our hands.
orb
Koi
and
with a little bit of
they
vigor coming into
might
the
go
last
back at
couple
one
of
point.
rounds
We'll
there
see.
in that first half of at least giving them a chance now here into the second. But Heretics hold on to the 7 and we'll keep that lead in place. Let's see how they fare here.
Wolfen almost kept in check in that first half as well, with obviously the setup from Mixwell particularly.
Liquid Emil asking Bacan why he didn't ban
Ascent.
Ascent. I mean, he lot won, so it kind of didn't matter, but
towards Weber.
it was.
I think that's enough.
It was a bold choice.
Actually, Koi are going to reconsider their approach. Whether
In your
split comes
defense,
through mid,
you lost a lot of clutches.
into market or
Against that,
up towards
you won both pistols.
This cross
So,
is
yeah, multiple
precarious,
sides to the argument
brave.
that I'm having with myself.
Okay, the fakey boys.
uh,
Oh, hello. Oh, that's a player. That's
Jesus.
a headshot. Okay, Bo's on 3 HP. Okay, once
It's
again,
all
it
down to
falls
Weber.
into the very capable hands of the young gun himself, the hometown hero Weber. How much can one man do? Kellogg's desperate to try and bail him out on the site. Oh, he's sat
Oh
back
no,
there
he's
with
giving
a
away
shorty.
his...
Switching out to the classic here as Kellogg's does at least support him towards Wolf, but spots out.
What is a headshot?
These headshots
Jesus.
are mad. Kellogg's. How is no one staring at him?
Oh my
Kellogg's
goodness.
is alive.
What the
Someone
hell
kill
is going on?
Kellogg's.
How is everyone
It finally
alive?
goes down.
How did
6
Weber not get a
seconds.
kill?
It's a desperate plan, but it is in place. Now Boo with it all to do. 40 HP. And a monumental task on his hands here.
Stare off each other on either side of this.
He's going to get one, but the trade's there for Shados. And 2 will remain for Koi. They close in on that scoreline.
2-0
nowhere to turn. He dashes
and
back out.
3-1 in
catches
terms
sight
of pistols
Shados.
altogether.
Unfortunately, Weber, I think at the time he swaps out to the shorty, has then dropped in the opening, the doorway.
When you
there.
were coaching who's harder to plan for, FPX were like
Yeah,
5
very
times
strange.
harder
I'm not
to
sure if
plan
this
for
order
out
was
of
called
every single
because
team we played.
Trex messed up the knife on short, or
When you played against
obviously
FPX,
there
you
was
would
no
just give up.
information to react
There's
upon.
no point in trying to ante. I would set Bacon a lot of work, and then I would just know it was
wound
pointless.
down production up. We've just
We're
been
just making Bacon
hounding
work
him
for
about
nothing.
it. I guess it's only when it's positive he doesn't swear.
But yeah,
So it has
FPX were
been
genuinely
through
like
rounds,
5 times harder than
Yeah, the rest of
every
it
single
must
team we
have
played.
been
The ante was just
Foul,
it
even
was just
though
impossible.
we're in
They changed
Germany
up too
for
much
one,
stuff.
So they don't mind a bit of swearing. And it's 1:30 in the morning. It's still so lewd what he's saying. It's crazy. This round shouldn't really come to much, if we're completely honest, unless they walk into A with 10 seconds left, which you really hope doesn't happen. If you're looking for early ult progress, you'd like to maybe prop up Trex potentially, 3 away from his, so it would be quite nice.
Okay, in terms of how they're approaching this one, we've got double rifle. One again. So this is just set how Koi do this.
Keep their attention.
I was going to say, Trex retrieving the orb in the previous, and here cycling away from A after retrieving.
Why
that.
so
I'm not sure
late?
even if they stack this
We
B
had a
orb
few
onto
tech
him as well.
pauses.
Another knife
We had
miss,
some
though.
close games. We've had some third maps.
So a little strange there. Trex does retrieve the orbs, 2 away from the null
Pretty much
command.
all of that.
Potential to get it online for the buy round. Is Wolfen looking to just fake presence here?
Here we go. Oh god. Thanks for got Cold Mentor. And Wolfen's not going to get in for it. Okay.
Did he just shout off that kill?
Okay, I guess, but we'll see. Got
Or is that the
plant
crowd?
coming in. They do hold numbers.
Don't want to see them lose any more weapons, though.
Let's see. Can they make anything of it? A little bit of kit to work with. Vova's got pretty much full kit.
Starzo couldn't hear
Starzo's
anything.
napping.
Dude, are the crowd
He's
too
having a
loud that he
little-
couldn't hear
I don't
anything?
know. little bit of a rest.
Is he,
Shados going to try and keep Kellogg's at bay,
is he
but
timed out?
Is
his headset on the floor?
Shados and Trex are in danger. Shados goes down. It's all on Trex. What has happened
Is
this
his
round?
PC
It's an
crashed?
absolute fumble if he doesn't get across
Oh,
this. And Heretics had
Jesus
nothing.
Christ! How
No
have they
right to
lost
win
it?
And somehow they manage it.
like,
By the way, was on
how
his
have they
feet
lost
before
it?
that
He must have
even
timed
ended,
out though, right,
screaming
or
across
something.
the stage. Yeah, an
Mate,
absolute calamity.
Barbar smashed the room up.
Again, Starzo doesn't hear anything here.
I'm waiting for the
Mate, he must have been talking loads down the comms or something.
He's not subtle about this flank.
Oh God.
I have chills. What are we doing?
It's so much better with the audio.
It's so good. Oh, it's made me so happy. 6-8. Let's look at where we're at. Obviously,
Oh,
that's completely
God.
stunted Koi's momentum here. They are going to be on the Sheriffs. There is that rifle on Wolf, and that's about it. Everything else is golden for Heretics here.
I've only just realised it's round 15.
Oh, God.
To sat at 1 and 9.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
And now Kellogg's has the operator online.
Okay.
That's incredible.
He's quite proficient with that weapon.
Right here.
Okay. I guess the one benefit
What's
is
my
that
worst
Starzo
comment
get the
coaching?
rifles.
Man,
That's
I'm just
been
flaming
kept in
everyone.
play, but
I'm
it's
flaming
a
my whole
very
team so much. I'm
small
so glad
moment
this
in
stuff
this.
wasn't around.
And that's not a pretty fight to take.
I used to
so
flame.
Starzo will get the
I used to
punishment
flame
next round.
everyone so much.
weapon either.
I'm just talking to
Okay.
Eamon and I'm
To be
just
able to
flaming.
prevent Koi pushing up here.
Yeah, that smoke's going to be played through. Actually goes down towards B main, so not the end of the world. Starzo still trying to find use for this. And the paranoia good enough to force Avova away slightly. PP taken, and he's a little paranoid here. Going to fall off this one, give up the space. And this does open up a chance for Kellogg's because his position is rotten to handle. They check it, and they double swing it. Shados a great attempt, but he couldn't close the gap quick enough. And Kellogg's gets away. They're not going to do this back to them, are they?
Spike planted.
Sure,
Maybe.
Shados, only a frenzy in hand. So yeah, Kellogg's
That's a
going to swing
massive
onto
kill.
it. First obstacle removed here.
You're going to need Coldamenta to get a kill here.
What
There
the
it is,
hell is
Kellogg's with
going
an
on?
uncharacteristic miss. And now you're looking at Starzo, you're looking at Kellogg's. What can they achieve? Try and play that smoke is deadly. No way. Starzo, he's got the four.
Dude,
They
is
can't be doing
everyone's
this right back
sound
to
just
them.
gone?
This is madness. Boom on the
Everyone's
drop,
lost their
Starzo's
sound.
there.
There's no sound
Impeccable
going
round.
out. The machines are
Answering
broken.
Right back to Heretics.
I said this earlier, but it's
just-
descended into
What
chaos.
is going on? Crazy
It's
round
just
after
such
crazy
a
round.
sloppy round in certain points here. Again, beautiful bait with the alarm bot actually to play Mixwell in outside market, but then committing to this afterwards. Yeah, thankfully it's cut from the replays, but yeah, Kellogg's still just at the end of his rundown on the movement. Yeah, very, very messy round all around.
Jesus,
The
it's
pace of this
fast.
one though, Wolfen diving into it. Mixwell's still alive in here. Mixwell's still alive in here.
Mixwell's-
Finally found by Trex, but Trex did get chunked
Tricks
pretty
have I
low.
done? Oh, this is
Has
just.
managed to stand about 40 HP. So Plants
He
will be
managed
coming
to
in.
shoot a
It's
shorty,
pacey. They've
reload.
gone right back into
Incredible.
a different gear here.
He was just one from the
Shados
Viper
again holding down this position in
detail
main.
there. Viper smoke.
It's early information here, but what can Kellogg's get done with these blades?
Shadows is the same task for him again. That's rough. Okay, the smoke goes in. That's going to help him out. Gives him a little bit more room to play and force the hand of Shados if he wants into this. Spots one towards the side. Shados is alone. Has to commit through the smoke, though. Gives an opportunity for the trade. Weber's got that. But keep in mind, it's only Weber really with this Guardian. Everyone else is down on classics, bits and pieces. And Morphin's found him. So, can Boo do damage? They have no idea. Oh, he's gone for the first. The discipline could have worked well for him there, but it's not to be. And Avova will die to the spike.
Tied up 8 apiece. And hoping one of these teams can really stabilize now. Heretics going to call a timeout, and hopefully on the backside of that,
Kellogg's gets the op out. Money.
establish
Wait,
some
where's
sort
that
of
money
control
gone?
here on the defense.
Someone can buy that.
Nice
They should
pace
be able to
change
buy.
once again. Yeah, Mixwell surviving way longer than he should have. Commits to the second engagement actually with the shorty.
It's also getting warmer now. dangerous if he finds form.
Yeah, 4 on the previous round.
Nice little snappy 180 in that too. So timeout coming in for Heretics. See where they're having a chat.
I'm honestly
Back and
not
forth
sure,
with
Tristan.
Meals.
Honestly, not too
An
sure.
opportunity for
He
Koi to
streams
have
a lot and he seems
conversation
to
too,
answer
so
chat a
both
lot.
teams
You
kind of
could probably
trying to
ask him.
fine-tune what we're going to be coming into for these last really big stretches here. Alt-wise,
It's
we've got
definitely
couple
a
on the
definitely a
cusp too.
preference. It depends.
Quite one off the lockdown treks on that second null command now.
It's like whatever you
Actually,
find
Wolfen building back towards the Bladestorm as well. So Koi in a
easiest,
pretty
really.
good position overall. Heretics don't have anything to rely on, but on the brink of the lockdown themselves, potentially a pit for Mixwell. It's going to be an awkward purchase. Well, there was a rifle on the floor here. Boot in position. I think actually, yeah, with the purchase.
A lot of
Boo's
people on
bought the
super
operator
high
for Kellogg's.
sense only use
They
that
swapped
though.
out,
Like
so-
we only kind of use wrist. But again, there's so many.
Do you like that, KJ?
There's so much preference-based stuff.
I mean, it's to take contact off the switch and then hopefully kill somebody jumping across to Gen, but...
Just, you know, how the scale up does my...
I mean, with the way Wolfen's playing, you don't want to see these kind of setups. You want to see kind of the plant denial or taking some space away.
Oh, okay. Talk about taking space away. Kellogg's is on a bit of a mission now. Does he get played in off this? He's got 3 players on the other side.
They're gonna drone him
Other
off.
than the shade on
Wait,
the
they have
tracks.
no drone on this. Ooh.
Knifing going in. Okay, that was very diligent to go through that. A deep knife sent just to try and clear.
Yeah, with that info,
That's
they
enough
don't want to go
run
for
away.
it.
At least figuring out
Prowler
where the
clears
operator
at
is.
least some
They
in
gotta
middle.
assume that it's Kellogg's tagged. They had the money here for the purchase to come through. With 45 seconds, they got to make snappy progress, and that's when that type of killjoy setup actually might pay off for them.
Mixwell still has double molly.
Not now with the null command.
There we go. That's been removed from play. Mixwell just spamming in, hoping for
Oh,
the best,
boy.
and he gets the worst. Down to 11. Wolfen on the site. Didn't expect a Vova's angle, actually, and he's
Nice little
done very
1-2
well.
of
He's
them.
followed
They've
up
done some
towards
good
Trex.
damage.
The
And
paranoia
Vova
is
did
gonna send
incredible.
Vova cowering to the corner, but they've still got 5 alive. Starso can't connect until
Weber
then.
needs to get
Takes
one
out
here.
Vova, looks to Weber. He's been
Ooh, look
found
at
by
the damage.
Coldamenta.
Should be
They're
enough
winning
though.
out on the
10,
site, though.
29
This should
HP.
allow for a plant. We look
The
at what's
comms will come
remaining.
in and
But look at
everyone
the
should just
HP.
get their
Look at the
pistols out.
HP
Or at least,
remaining for Koi.
at least Kellogg should get his
Ooh, he is
pistol
low.
out.
Almost overkill for that operator, but the spam's good enough. Mixwell's connected towards Shados, and Starter's like, nah, that's a little bit too much for me. Dipping out of there now. Coldamenta gonna post the dart. The timing is so fine here.
See the ping coming through.
Here we go. Coldamenta, he's got to be ready for this. The HP is so low, and yeah, it's
nicely
line
done.
work on the way back in for Heretics. Uncomfortable for a while, some real success on the site there, but
Vova
it
did
falters at the end
incredible.
with the damage that was done.
It's had so much
Yeah,
damage.
and I think Weber did a good amount. He
by the
just didn't get a
members of
kill.
Koi.
And I'm
And
pretty
even
sure
like
he
you
did a
said,
lot of
the pings
the
come
chip
through.
damage. I probably should look at the
Coldamenta
assist
then
there.
throws
But
out the recon. It's almost confirmation that they are correct. He gets hard cleared off that position. Mixwell actually finds that in the first.
you can tell all of the HP comms have come in because they are just.
And they're back on their feet again.
Being taken to the depths and back this game.
Makes you happy to see Mixwell happy. Honestly,
Contact
he
early
looks.
on.
He genuinely
The
looks
full
good.
picture, but a clear enough one that Kellogg's wants to
I've been
control
a
the angle
bit
for
of a
now.
critic towards
He has got
Mixwell in the
support.
past, but this is by this week and the week before.
But
It's
they've
by
been very,
the
very
best I've seen
clear
him play
about
for a
dealing
long,
with
long time.
this.
Jesus.
I don't think that's how I'd
No.
clear that, but you know what? You found him. There you go.
Big gap that's consistently here towards market. I mean, Mixwell jump spots in it. We have seen him challenge early, but I think maybe deterred by that 1v2 challenge we did see earlier. And the orb, the poison orb, really designed to just slow down any progress there. And lockdown invested here from Koi. Gonna try and get in the
So
backside
they're
of
gonna
this
try going towards
market.
middle and get absolutely wrecked.
Okay, Wolfen's... Okay, he does have the support there. He does have Starks
Oh
beside
god,
him.
Mixwell
Ah,
might be able to pop
paranoia.
this.
He could
Oh,
maybe
God.
close it. Oh my word, I thought Mix would get away with that, he doesn't. Wolfen's found him and now Boo's on the chopping block, but he's sharp.
They should know there's another
Spike
one
gonna
mid
go
up
in off
to
the
the
back of
Omen
the
flash.
lockdown. That's allowed them this site access. Now the Hunter's Fury as well to boot. Posted on down, and the tag's there with Trex to succeed off it. And another
That was
to
nice because
follow.
Boo had ult as well.
I have no idea. Starzo still here in middle. And the last two, can they even make it away here? Weber at least going to find Starzo hunting for them, and the others just have to run here.
And there's a big
Yeah, a
issue
bit
with this
of a rough
mid-set.
round.
The
They just
placement
won
of the
around and they
poison
get
orb, I'm not
1-9
sure
loss
if it's
bonus.
dependent on the
So
barrier
these two
dropping,
can't really buy, but
it
the
cuts off
1,000 on
Boo's
top of
sideline
this
to
will be
really
a
have
gun, and the
crossfire
1,000 on
with
top of
Pizza.
this will be a gun. So
which is the only reason that actually I feel like Heretics lose out
they're
from
going
this
to be
dash
alright.
from Wolfen. Again, I like the setup, but a slight adjustment on the Poison Orb. Again, that's really designed to just slow down any early mid progress, but if they adjust that, I feel like he's on an island once he dashes through the orb. I mean, he's all the way in the corner. You can see here the sideline exactly. Boo can't see this.
Yeah. Very uncomfortable in middle. 9-9 though, this game going the complete distance here. Operator still into play for Kellogg's. Glass cannon coming out. On the other side, decent enough kit too. Wolfen's got ult, and on the other side you can see it. Heretics have near on every single ult. We did see Kellogg's with those knives not too long ago, so harm no foul. But if Over's feeling that pressure, feeling the strain coming his way, and Mixwell wants to shut that door quickly.
And the pit actually
yeah, I
covering
like this.
the entry from door and from main, even spreading a little bit here, so it makes it almost
Biggest ever time over, so we get 17 hours. It would have to be the most intense overtime.
Does have that lockdown, so a very, very robust setup towards 8. Even if they allow passage here. Don't want to see Kellogg's fall in mid here.
No, but
How much do I want to sleep? Oh, we're fine at the moment.
Exploring with that spike in hand too, but now they're going to smoke the top of mid, and we'll keep the vast majority of Heretics away. Now this could be a nice haunt there, but I think he's just missed the window of opportunity for it to really be valuable. And it
Kill set up over
A,
towards short.
Up here from Weber, an adjusted 1-2.
Wants to stay alive because...
And sets off the trap. Now
oh boy, that's a big kill. It's a nice trade though. He does have... Well, there's a lot of ults getting used into this.
You can see them go. Trex
Oh,
finding
Over might have overcooked that one.
Now.
20 seconds left.
Oh god, Mixwell walked down. Oh no.
Punished for as well, so that will drop.
Spike's held back. Boo doesn't
oh
realize
no,
it.
how
He got
is
himself in
this
such a good position for that. And now it's all on Kellogg's. 10 seconds left. They desperately need a plan, and he's punishing them. A 1v1 out of nothing, and he's away.
Oh
god!
Oh god, he's absolutely saved them. They use so many ults into it. There is no way. Give me his reaction. Is he shushing? Is he shouting? What's he doing? He's gonna lose his goddamn mind with it.
Heroics from Kellogg's. One of those overheat rounds where it pays off for him.
Yeah, look at this. Looks like he's shushing.
Oh, someone might have broke something.
Who stood up and ripped their headphones
It was
out?
Kellogg's.
It's Mixwell.
It was definitely Kellogg's that broke something.
They were both on their feet screaming.
Oh, that is funny. Until the headphones go back on, we won't really talk about the game too much, but we can talk about what a round that was from the young man who's probably cost us a little bit of time
celebrated too hard.
He can be that
He did the
victim of
knife
overheating
era.
sometimes, but there's on occasion you
It's
kind
so
of want
good.
him to be that player, to take that risk. You know, the phrase that you love, of course, feast or famine, and that time he absolutely devoured the opponents. It was wonderful. Again, it felt a little too early at times. It felt a little too risky. You saw the frustration on the other side coming out from Barbar, devastated from that.
Shadows has time to tap the spike there, reset comfortably, and then if he does actually just tap, he's got the drop on Kellogg's.
He's dead to rights.
Yeah. Again, Kellogg's has to close a big, big gap. Even when he gets to the top of Gen, it's not a guaranteed kill with that
That's pretty
shorty.
good, keep it. That is pretty good. I mean, they should probably do. They should definitely do that.
Big play to be made here at this stage of the game.
How are we looking for money as well?
I was just actually looking at this. In this one, we're going to see a Bulldog invested. Starzo and Wolfen looking pretty slim, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, a purchase left, but with Wolfen not on that Blade Storm, means the next one's...
Man, the bar replays, I didn't think they could get much better, but now they've added the sound.
Yeah, Weber still
Holy
on that
hell.
lockdown.
It's a really important round.
Yeah, a million miles away, to be honest with you, on both
Even
sides
this
of the coin.
can be
In
a
terms
buy.
of kind of round changes.
Wait, 2-4. That could be a
Heretics
buy.
probably with a slight advantage in that regard.
Yeah, just a little tip towards that
Penny,
side.
welcome into the longest
Been
stream
answering
ever.
back. Keep that in mind. Don't think this is Heretics now
longest
fully
day
large and
ever.
in charge. Yes, an upper hand, but not so definite that you can really account for the outcome. Already Kodamenta talking through options. You can see him there nattering away, spotting Kellogg's there early. It's a big find. Spotting him out above a minute.
This is slug history. It actually is,
Skin
that's true.
yesterday. I just realised. This late on
Similar
as well,
effect,
yeah.
obviously.
It's like we said,
Koi gonna try and
important
cast
round.
his
Weber
rotation
has his ult
towards eight.
still.
It's not a stiff dragon though, so
Oh, has it got the animation? Okay.
so it's probably why it's going wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well,
He's trying to flex now.
we all know.
16
-13 on 13.
hours.
Now we look at what's remaining here. A little jump spot for Avova on the other
We
side.
made it.
Waiting to see if anyone dares walk forward. Does have the KJ setup in place. And Wolfen's in. Lockdown to follow as well.
Early as well.
Very early.
But it forces the hand of Koi.
I mean, yeah, this. What the hell are they going to
Try
do?
clear of over, which they try to and fail at. Wolfen's got him. They have to rescind from the site. They can't stick around.
Avova needs to flash,
Here as well,
smoke this,
Starzo using
something,
both smokes.
some kind of
Luckily,
util.
They get a kill off that.
Paranoia.
Will
Oh,
catch
I
all
missed
three though.
one.
Starzo will double down.
Dude, he was
And the
so
only man who was
hesitant.
standing in with
He was
vision
so
was
hesitant
Starzo. He's the one who gets it
to
done
use
as well.
util there.
Protects the plant here. It's in place. Kellogg's. Oh, he's got to play this correctly. Keep in mind, Boo is a million miles away here. Cannot be relevant yet. Does a good amount of chip damage. Boo's on the way. Can they get one before he gets there? Can they try and make this easier on the way back in? A 3v4. Kellogg's going to take a couple of steps down, get closer, 2 towards help. Boo's position noted, but the horn can come up now. That's not bad. Kellogg's. The spray! So good! And the shorty! Starzo! What an unthinkable round! And Shadow should hear this. He's got to know it.
Holy,
Koi
okay, wow.
answer right back.
Yeah.
Ridiculous clutch
That's a
between
that's
Shadows
a
and
mad
Starzo.
round to lose that
And like
one.
I said, the time
Dude,
of the
I had no
lockdown
idea
here,
why Avova took so
Starzo
long
actually
here
burns
to
both
do
smokes.
any
So
util.
unless
It
he
was like
gets
he was
those
still
2 kills,
checking the
again,
site even though the ult had
finest
gone
of
off.
margins, the paranoia
Like all of
only
this,
catching
all of
on
this time.
two
He
of
dropped
the
down,
3
changed his
members
position.
of Koi
That's
here.
it.
Yeah.
That is the
Just
difference.
missed the
That's
perfect
the
timing on
difference
everything.
that decides this round. Kellogg's nearly doing it again with a shorty. I think the information is relayed there. Low HP in hell, push that man with a shorty.
Ja, Mann! Let's go! Vamos.
Yeah, vamos.
Some real
Oh,
emotions.
10-10, what a series. And now
Really
we're talking
going
about
through it
the
all.
kind of
Okay, like we said, that was a
fragility
massive
of the
round.
economy in
Really
this
breaks
and
the
how it
economy of
was
Heretics.
kind of potential to
They got
Shanties,
Hero
Heretics
Gun
now
again,
suffering a little
Weber.
of that.
Loves the
Sheriff's
Guardian.
Shorty. But we've seen stranger things already happen this game.
Yeah.
So let's see if they're on their toes here, Koi. Better be sharp to it. Avova has been spotted.
Overtime? There's going to be
Starzo lucky
overtime.
to not cancel a
Surely.
little bit
It
of
just
damage there
feels
off
like it.
the penetration from the Sheriff. It looks as if Koi are ready to probably commit behind this smoke once it does drop, but there is a poison orb layered underneath this.
There's a lot of people here.
Does Shadows get any pressure, or does he get
I
all
set up for when they
the way here? Depends on the timing.
the Fade Eye goes in. Oh, honestly, if they can deal with short.
There we go. Okay, it's off this. So you can already see the attention turn. Mixwell gonna look back towards door. Can he find Wolfen? Yes, he can. He's taken Wolfen down. That's
Big
a rifle.
upgrade.
Found
Yeah, and
in
no one got
hand.
through the
Now
choke
Weber
point.
quick to the flank as well.
Mixwell gets
And Shadows
another.
heard it. I think he has, but Mixwell found a Kodamenta. Success for Shadows, though. That's
Oh.
not bad. Wait.
Starzo committed to the TP.
Oh my God. Look
Kellogg's
at
nearly caught him.
Kellogg's is so close by. Oh, he's been spotted.
Oh, boy.
Trex finds Mixwell on the way back through. Boo picks up the rifle. Kellogg's can't connect it. And now Trex on 1 HP with 2 to find in middle, though. Spike's now down, but this is the barrier. This is the gateway forward. Trex has fallen. It's game back on. 2v2.
How much map
Rifles
control
on
do they
both
get?
sides.
Double spawn?
Full kit for Avova. And both players slipping to CT. Are they going around the world? The timing on this is going to be so fine. It's actually a little too late. I don't think they can do that. Shadows has to almost hit the
The
brakes here.
smoke's going to go at the perfect time.
How much longer do they have? It's dissipated. They don't expect it. And Shadows, he's going to punish Boo, and now it's all on Avova. Going to get on the side fast enough. Surely he's thinking they're back towards the boat house somewhere. No, they're both on CT. They've got to get there. Nothing stopping Avova. He's trying to sit it. He's going to go for the far. He's only got one. Shadows collects it for Koi.
These rounds are close.
And that was a round with just pistols, bits and pieces, and it still gets that close.
How are these? Some of these rounds are just so mental.
Which makes it even harder once he gets that first half defuse.
This whole map feels like a fever dream. It really does.
Heretics making a go
There's
with this
been
one.
some. There's been some ridiculous
Again, you can't even
rounds.
fault him, but he has no comfortable position to retreat to. I think maybe just pulling the trigger too early on Starzo, committing to that TP, because that's a round changer. He kills Starzo, spikes down on site, he gets the upgrade to a rifle, and it's almost
That's wrapped.
a crisis,
Okay, here we go.
yeah, for Koi.
It was like critical errors.
Yeah, it might be because I'm
Now
tired.
see
You
a
never
buy
know.
round, though. This is different. Bear in
They
mind,
get
Heretics
an
aren't
extra
dealing with
buyout
much to
money.
play with,
Dude,
so
because
it was
these
that
rounds are
close.
so
Now we have
close,
the
this
buy
is just
coming out.
another huge round. It literally is all on this.
Leaving basically Kellogg's to control B, joined
It's
by
all on
Boo,
this.
but it's going to be on Mixwell to
Molly's
ensure.
great.
That's a lot of players on the other side. Coleman's got to be careful there. A little
Hits
bit
the
of damage,
Sova,
not much.
stops the drone.
Just enough that Mixwell
Yeah,
has to retake that
mental.
space. This is audacious.
That's-
Ball, but
look
it
at the
works.
confidence
Takes
on
the
this
first that
guy.
falls away. Takes Wolford
Where's
down
this
the
been?
tip of the spear. Slips deeper back towards Tree.
Look at
Oh my
him.
God, he's going again. What is
Jesus.
this madness?
Yeah, Weber actually stacked into hell. Obviously doesn't have the benefit of his setup here.
Oh,
Does
shot.
make ahead of it. Coldamenta going to punish him.
Big shot there. Spike to go down now. Planted. Coldamenta's done his job. He's happy. Now they've got to hold against three. Avova, Kellogg's, Boo. Spam's connected. That's
Jesus.
going to sting. Just takes the wind out of
What
his sails.
the-
Ooh, Starzo needs to be cautious
No,
here.
that
Kellogg's
smoke
needs
helps
full
them.
attention. He needs something. He has nothing
Oh.
left. It's just spam. What is that from Starzo? TP's in. Gives him a chance. Trex takes it away. Taken out of Over. 3v2. Kellogg's and Boo. What can you do now? Boo gets noted. Gets revealed. Sets on the spike though. Trying to get it done. Trying to do something. Draws out the fire but gets tagged up and falls off it. Doesn't get it to half. And doesn't get
Okay,
the
and they
round.
have no
Koi.
money for this. Two
Making it
chances
to
for Koi
12.
to finish.
On map and series point, finally. Somebody's got there. And Heretics, I'm questioning how much is left here. In terms of energy and finances. Ultimates, just not there. Avova's the only one with a TP. Two Guardians, a Bulldog.
Okay,
Light
two
shields,
chances, yeah,
massive
and they got
gaps
the
in
bear.
utility here for Heretics.
Eminem, they go
They
for a
got to take a
fast.
Miracle.
They got
Fast
so
B,
close
and
on
they
so
know he's in this
little.
corner.
Oh no, Boo.
It's
Forced into
all
the
up to Kellogg's,
blender.
who's been hit by the ult.
Down to 45. This is looking dreary, Mike. I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
No, Kellogg's has got to go huge here.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he has! You asked for it, and he delivers. Two huge kills that he had no right to gather. One detained.
Just
You know
how?
who that is? It's
How
the
is
man
he
himself,
alive? How's he
put in
got the kill?
handcuffs.
How's this
Cross is
happening like
watched.
this?
Weber's on the case. Heretics still alive. It's all in the hands of Shadows in a 1v4. He's found the first. He needs 3 more to get even closer.
Oh my
Kellogg's
God, this
shuts
was
it down.
close. Okay,
11 for
2
Heretics,
chances down in
Mike.
half to one
Yes,
last chance.
You asked for it.
How on
I
earth?
mean, especially when he whiffs the first few shots of that Guardian.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
I don't know how the other guy ate. Who's this? How has he not
Look
killed
at
him?
that.
He even adjusts.
How did
the
Trex not
outro.
kill him?
Come on, what a game. I mean, it ain't pretty Valorant, but this is scrappy.
Nothing
this is
pretty about
puggy.
it.
No.
Nothing pretty about this.
no one's going to
It's
worry.
looking like an old G2 game.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like.
Kind of hype though. Kind of hype in the worst way. It's like, it's like trash TV. You ever enjoy a bit of Big Brother? Only way is Essex. Bit of that. You enjoy it? Not a fan? Oh, you're a highbrow sort of man, are you?
Yeah,
You enjoy more police faces.
the bill.
The bill. Do
Live PD.
you remember the theme tune to the bill?
Was that Casualty?
I can't remember the two. I was hoping you'd know
No.
one. I still think it's Casualty.
No.
But didn't Casualty have the little lights? It used to like get dimmer, and you used to watch like the ambulance going. Look, I don't know. It's getting late. It is 2 in the morning. So good morning to you tuning in, staying up with us here. Thank you for sticking with us. And we did say all the maps, all the rounds, and now
we got
there's
here.
a real chance
We got
of
we
OT.
got to the very last round.
It's going there. It's going to OT. When's your flight?
Pretty soon.
All right.
Pretty
Hopefully
soon.
you've packed. Here we go. 12 to 11. Heretics with a chance here. Koi on the verge of closing out in regular time. This is what they'd want. They don't want to take it to OT. They want it now. And the ult's coming in.
Jesus.
Already Mixwell going to invest his. On the other
so
side,
aggressive.
none are available this
Into
round.
pre-fire the one way.
Towards the orb as well on A
Instant
main here.
vibe roll over towards B. And this A setup is really strong.
But obviously, the previous example, Mixwell did get exposed.
And they even have this covered in case they set these off lane.
Koi actually didn't pay a lot of respect to it. See the same or similar Killjoy setup here towards Tree. Going through the motions once again. Going to at least see the nano swarms here.
Oh, this is nice. But again, the alarm bot's still here, so they don't have to worry too much.
Of this setup.
You can already see Mixwell looking that way. Just occasionally checking over. He's getting a little worried about that. Now, we know where this is looking like it's going to end towards. It looks like B. But Boo, great timing on this check. That is incredible. That paints you such a picture. Instantly, you've got to see rotations. Weber needs to get moving. You can leave Mixwell to this. He's fine.
But they have the good
site
wall
is not
to
fine. It's under pressure. Paranoia gets sent,
True,
and I don't
go
think it's
into
connected to
sight
anyone.
if they want.
Boo takes a look, and
What
it
the hell?
gets removed.
It's like they didn't know the wall was
Messy
there.
shots at Koi. Put him under the gun, and now there's problems of over. He's actually
Wow, he did so much damage to these on site as well. 11 and 19.
Down low, Wolfen down low. 2 sitting pretty as Starzo and Trex, and the plants come in. And it's Avova, Weber, and Mixwell to work it out.
I mean, they do have this semi-retake wall, but again, with the numbers advantage, look at the HP bars like Coldamenta and Wolfen barely left breathing, Lauren.
What are the first couple of steps here?
They spammed. He's going to spam him. Oh my god, he pings the off angle.
Weber finds Wolfen. Hold on, here we go into the side. Trex catches Mixwell. Down to 2. Weber and Avova need heroics from Weber himself here. A 1v3.
Ah, okay. Nice. Nicely done from Koi. They managed to get a win. What the hell? This game was wild.
I mean, it was not an easy journey to get here. A war of attrition between these two teams.
This one was wild.
Koi come out on top here on Ascent. Show